Hello and welcome to ABiQ's The Week That Was, October 16, 2020. My name is Emil Rademeyer and I'll be your host for this episode. In Central Africa, the President of Angola inaugurated 2 new assembly plants for tractors and mobile phones in Viana municipality of Luanda. Eastern Africa, the Ethiopian government decided to suspend the plan to partially privatise Ethiopian Airlines. The United States International Development Finance Corporation has agreed to commit $1.5 million worth of technical development for the 50 MW Tulu Moye geothermal power plant. This is a significant milestone since it is Ethiopia's largest private power producer. Ethiopia has significant geothermal potential. Mozambique published its model for setting up a sovereign wealth fund to capitalize on large investments in its LNG sector. Mozambique will generate up to $96 billion, or 6 times its current GDP, from LNG projects being developed by Total, ENI and Exxon. Tanzania's settlement with ABiQ Gold and a clampdown on smuggling is paying dividends for its gold mining sector, earning millions in foreign revenue. A copper processing plant in Zambia owned by Rongzing Investments Limited was ordered shut after an effluent dam collapsed, polluting a tributary of the river that feeds into the Zambezi River. Northern Africa. After more fields were brought online, Libya's oil output crossed 500,000 barrels per day. And the government of Sudan signed a preliminary agreement for the addition of 470 megawatt of power through the commissioning of mobile turbines and the rehabilitation of 3 existing power plants. Sudan will price its domestic fuel based on international rates. The World Bank has approved a loan of $400 million to clear arrears and support economic reforms. Tunisia expects its budget deficit to reach 14% of GDP in 2020 due to the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. This is the highest in nearly 4 decades. Southern Africa. Uber in South Africa launched a medicine delivery service. The South African government will allow municipalities to source their own power. However, many of these municipalities are effectively bankrupt with no means to guarantee any offtakes from private producers. Western Africa. Ghana Gas will build a new LPG bottling plant near Axum in the west of the country. The plant will have loading, unloading and storage tanks as well as a bottle testing facility. This comes after a number of fatal and destructive incidents due to poor standards in the LPG bottling process. The World Bank estimates that Ghana's public debt will rise significantly during 2020 as a result of lower oil prices and a significant increase in spending due to COVID-19. A new fertilizer plant in Asankara in Ghana will produce 300,000 tons of blended organic fertilizer per annum. The plant will be commissioned in the first quarter of 2021. Nigeria's Space Stack was acquired by the user Stripe for $200 million, giving Stripe a foothold in the West African country. The Nigerian government launched Nigeria Agenda 2050 with a long-term plan to develop the country with a focus on job creation and reaching the Sustainable Development Goals by 2030. The Solid Mineral Development Fund has announced an investment drive of $500 million into the Nigerian mining sector. SMDF hopes this will act as a catalyst for other private sector investments into the industry. Thank you for watching ABiQ's The Week That Was. I hope to see you back next week. Goodbye.